Hello, Shamir here, Shamir Bailey. I'm 18 years old, and I love comedy because I just love to put smiles on people's faces. I've been born and raised in Las Vegas, in the city of sin, so I'm used to hot. That's why I am. No, I'm playing. But yeah, but everyone should vote for me because I'm probably one of the youngest people here, and I'm adorable, right? Yeah, so vote for me, please. Or I'll appear on the foot of your bed at night. Well, hello, I'm Shamir, and I'm an 18-year-old black man with the voice of a 14-year-old white girl. But it's okay, because I've learned to get past it, and it was funny because before puberty, people knew I were a boy, but then it's like after puberty, everyone's started thinking that Shamir was spelled Shamira, but it's definitely not. And I guess I'm like a clownfish or something. They say that they live half their life male and half their life female, but they're not even a cute fish anyway. But speaking of science, I remember back in middle school, my science teacher told us to make a bubble map. And I raised my hand and I asked, can I use squares instead because I feel like they're a little bit more manlier? So she's all like, can I see you after class? And I'm like, what did I do? I'm not even in trouble. I just asked to use squares. So she calls me back and we sit down. I'm staring at her like, what the fuck am I doing here? And she looks at me and she says, are you having gender identification problems? And I look at her sideways and I'm like, well, if I'm having problems with it, I could pull down my pants and you could identify for me. And next thing led to another, and I was suspended from that school. I never like it anyways. I needed a change. But yeah, and I remember like last week, I was supposed to go to the convenience store and pick up some stuff, but instead I really had to use the bathroom. And I hate using convenience stores bathrooms because like you have to ask for the key. But I really had to go, so I asked anyways. And I asked the clerk and I'm like, can I get the key to the bathroom? And they're like, yeah. So they give it to me, I go over to the bathroom, and I could not unlock it for God's sake. I kept sticking it in, turning it, sticking it in, and it would not open. So I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this key? So I turn it over and there's a little pink dot on it. So I put two and two together, and I'm like, okay, this is the girls' bathroom key. Go over to the girls' bathroom, and it opens perfectly. So I sit there to myself, and I'm like, Shamir, you have two choices. You can go, use the girls' bathroom, and crip walk out like nothing happened. Or you could go back, risk being embarrassed, risk embarrassing the person that gave you the wrong key, and prolonging your peen. So I'm pretty sure you could think of what the fuck I did. I went back because I just could not use the girls' bathroom. My ego couldn't handle it. I'm sorry. But I went back. And my mom tells me that people think I'm a girl because I was blessed with her beautiful face. But she's a crazy bat, and I can't believe anything she says because she's a hippie, and maybe she gets a little too high off the kombucha juice that she makes. I mean, she does fermentate it too. Yeah, that's what I call it anyways. But I remember one time, my mom being a hippie and all, she woke me up in the middle of my sleep because she worked graveyard, and she would come home a couple hours before I started getting ready for school. And she comes home and busts into my room and she's like, Shamir, 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 oh my goodness, I need your help. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm sleeping, I'm tired. And she's like, there's a hurt duck on the side of the road. Oh my goodness, help it. Can you please go help it? So at first I was like, fuck your duck. But then I thought about it and I'm like, you know what? I like animals. We're gonna go help. And I've been watching those, Sarah McLachlan commercials, and it gave me a soft spot. So we get a blanket. We drive over to where the duck was, and it's on the side of the street looking all helpless and everything. So we wrap it up and put it in the car. We drive over to Aliante Park, which was the closest park with ducks and like a lake that we live by. So we let it go, watch it walk off, and we're like, oh, we have that little defenseless animal, just like watching it. Like, oh, waiting for our award from PETA. They weren't there, they didn't hear about it, but they will. But anyway, so the duck walks in to the water, and once his fucking flipper stepped into the water, shit got real. So apparently, when ducks see other sick or hurt ducks, they put it out of its misery and kill it, which is something we didn't know. So basically, you see all these ducks swarm around the fucking like poor defenseless duck, and they just pounce his ass like he's a fucking like duck mafia or something, and they hold him money. And they're just like pecking at him and ripping off his feathers, and eventually they hold him underwater, and I swear to God, we never saw that duck again. I don't know if he went to oblivion or whatever, but that poor duck was gone.